Global Port is such an interesting team to watch for many reasons. Syempre, you have their prolific rookies, and then Jay Wash is getting back his old form. And then you have Sol Mercado, who is clearly the sort of leader. Siya yung parang vocal and playing leader of this team to the point na siya pa yung una-una magsasabi na he's gonna be the first one to defend Terrence Romeo when siguro the normal situation would be threatened. Kung medyo insecure si Sol, siya yung no, this is my team. Tsaka lang, don't score 34.
Kahit na ginanon siya ni Terrence.
Siguro sanay na sila. But I think what people see with Sol, again, siguro it's a case of maturity also, na he realizes na parang, if you're a leader, if you're a court general, it doesn't mean that you have to be the top scorer all the time. Diba? So parang minsan may games na, okay, you let your talented rookies, do their stuff. But then, may games naman, ako naman ngayon. Kasi I'm the veteran.
Actually, I've always been one to defend Sol. Kasi si Sol, as we all know, he's so misunderstood.
Really?
He's so misunderstood for me, ha? I mean, I know may mga coaches
sige. When you say Sol is misunderstood, in what way?
Okay, we all hear na may mga daming coaches na nagrereklamo about Sol's attitude. Yung ganon.
Why? Ano ba yung attitude niya? Ano ba yung supposed attitude niya?
Na parang he has his own way of thinking.
Parang masyadong sinasabi, ganyan.
Sinasabi, madaling magalit, ganyan. But really, knowing Sol, ever since he came out here, he's just really that passionate. And I've always said this. But now, I think it's also because he's grown a lot and he knows when to take over. Kung nakita mo yung past 2 games nila, Terrence wasn't,
Nag-check kasi na-depensa na si Terrence.
Wasn't the Terrence that we know. Pero kita mo si Sol, he knows when to take charge, he knows when to pass the ball to Jay Washing, to spread, yung mga passing whatever niya, 'di ba? So, I think he's just misunderstood, and this has always been the Sol that we all
know.
Yeah.
You've known him well. Charles.
Well, I've never really worked with Sol. When he played for Gilas in the Asian Games in dati, I wasn't there. I joined after. Then when he joined Global Port, I just left naman. But
ayaw mo katrabaho si Sol.
Parang narinig ko
Parang
kasi,
ganun
parang
ganun
yung
parang ganun yung dating eh. Parang umiiwas talaga siya kay Sol
But you hear a lot of things about Sol, how he bumps heads with coaches. But for me, the way I see Sol, he's a competitor. He likes to, obviously, he just wants to win, and he's quite opinionated. But that's fair if he has a good point. What's wrong with that? And I think he's matured a bit, and he's probably at the point that he wants to win a championship. And I'm really impressed at the way he's been playing. He's not just as a leader, but even his game on the court, his jump shots have been a much higher percentage. He's still tough to drive as ever. I mean, it's tough
to guard.
Yeah, yung penetration niya. And I'm really happy to see him playing well. And he's been being like a mentor to the younger guys. I haven't seen any bad attitude from him. I know him outside the court. I've never actually had any experience, so I don't know where all of those are coming from, but it's just nice to see him playing well and leading his team to much better results.
So why don't you want to work with him? Ba't umiiwas ka lagi? Gilas.
Maybe Sol, you can get me to join.
Hindi, umiiwas ka eh. Ito naman eh. Mali naman yung pagkaintindi mo kay Sol eh. Sabi nga, misunderstood eh. No, but like si Sol, you'd like to see players like parang as they gain experience and as they become like legitimate veterans, you want to see that mentorship. You don't want them parang grabe parang inaharangan niya yung rookie kasi gusto niya siya lang, parang 'di ba?
Recently I heard that kasi parang may isang game na ang ganda ng ginagawa ni Terrence.
Okay.
Tapos biglang out of nowhere biglang nag-shoot si Sol ng 3. Parang lahat sila, mo to, ayaw talaga magpasapaw sa rookie. Pero parang sa akin, I don't think it's that. Like, seriously. That's so juvenile.
So, okay. So, sige. Since sa ating tatlo, you know Sol best, right? Can you, in all honesty, say na si Sol is not at all threatened with Terrence, with RR?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. I think he would gladly share the floor with Romeo and even give the ball to Terrence so he can shoot.
You can swear and say here on For the Win na if Sol tweets and says, Terrence is my boy. I believe in those kids. Ganyan. Hindi PR yun, hindi siya nang bobola. That's for reals.
for reals. For reals. As in all honesty, this guy just really wants to win.
Yeah. Okay.
You can tell naman. I mean, obviously now everybody's talking about Terrence Romeo sa global port. I don't think that bothers him at one bit. And honestly, with the young guys there, it's gonna make his life a bit easier. They draw defense. I've seen him take more shots on the catch and shoot because Terrence drives and kicks it out to Sol. They seem to have a connection. I mean, they pass to one another naman eh. So, I mean, Sol is as tough to defend as ever, as anyone in the league. And, I mean, he's been playing well. Actually, he had a good start last season, as I think he got hurt a bit sa shoulder. So, it's really nice to see him playing this way again with a lot more help, getting on the same page with his teammates. I mean, they're more familiar with one another. So, it's good. That's good news for him and for Global Port.
Is he the leader of this team?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
No doubt. It's always been an alpha male.
Alpha male. Okay, ito, pinaka-importante as we end this episode. Do you have a problem with Sol retweeting everything?
I have major problems with people retweeting.
Kasi pag si Sol nag-retweet, talagang, once he
Siya
starts...
and si Chris Ross. I just can't.
No, Sol is the champion. Sol is like all mythical team.
Wait lang, Sol versus Kabagi?
I think Sol will still win. So,
Really?
pag si Sol kasi, when Sol is in the retweeting zone, tapon mo na yung cellphone mo. It's not going to stop for like 72 hours. Tuloy-tuloy yan. So, do you have a problem with that?
I have serious problems.
Do we need like a retweeting intervention para kay Sol? We can schedule that.
Sol, please! You don't have to retweet everything. Don't flood our timelines, please.
Feeling ko kahit yung mga ibang Sol Mercado sa mundo, re-retweet niya eh. Basta lang may Sol Mercado. Do you have a problem with that? No. Is that a reason why you don't want to work with Sol? Why you avoided him, Gilas?
Not a problem.
And Global Port?
No problem.
No problem.
Ikaw, may problema ka?
Yes! That's why I have to tell you. Oh, yeah, ka na naman, Sol, ha? Mais ka!
See, we're clearly not biased in FTW.
No, we're tayo honest.
Sobrang honest.
So kami, like, okay, as far as you're playing and leadership, 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up, okay? But the retweeting, we need to talk, man. We need to talk.